Today we'll be getting to know a very familiar face here off the coast of California. Meet the rockfish. We're bringing you these videos with the help of the San Luis Obispo County Public Libraries. So let's get started with today's critter. All rockfish are in the genus Sebastes. There are 108 species of rockfish worldwide, and about 60 of those species, more than half, live here off the coast of Southern California. That's pretty impressive. Here in the aquarium, we have 11 different species of rockfish that you can see. Can you guess how rockfishes got their name? These fish typically live near the seafloor, from shallow reefs up to several hundred feet deep. They like to hide on the rocks found in these habitats, hence the name rockfish. Some rockfish will rest higher in the water column and shelter in other structures like kelp, but many can be found on rocky reefs. Rockfish can live to be quite old. In fact, the oldest known rockfish was reported to be 205 years old. Rockfish individuals regularly grow to be 100 years old or more, and they're very slow growing. This means that they don't fully mature into adults until they're about 6 to 8 years old. We'll talk more about why this is important a little later. As small juveniles, rockfish like to eat tiny planktonic organisms, like other larvae. As they grow, they tend to eat small invertebrates, like crabs and shrimps, and even smaller fish. Unlike some other fish species, rockfish mothers reproduce by retaining their developing eggs inside their body. After about 30 to 40 days, once the baby rockfish have developed into larvae and are ready to begin finding their own food, they're released into the water. This form of viviparity, or live birth, helps give the rockfish larvae the best possible chance of survival by making sure they're large and well-nourished enough to endure the harsh ocean and its many predators. Rockfish are very docile and will usually swim away when approached by divers. They also have a row of venomous spines along their dorsal fin to help protect them from predators. While this venom won't send you to the hospital or kill you, it'll certainly hurt. And some species are said to hurt more than others. So which species of rockfish hurts the most? That's a question I don't want to know the answer to. so many rockfish in local waters, it's no surprise that people like to catch them and eat them. But because of that, it's important that we have some rules in place to keep rockfish populations safe from hungry humans. Rockfish stocks refer to the number of rockfish living in a certain area that can be caught and eaten. Over the past few decades, local rockfish stocks have declined considerably. When people take too many of a certain species out of the ocean, we call this overfishing, and it can have some lasting negative effects. Remember that rockfish take a long time to mature to adulthood? This means that a rockfish has to be several years old before it's able to reproduce and contribute to the population. When we take rockfish out of the ecosystem that haven't been able to reproduce yet, we're effectively limiting the future population of rockfish. What do you think would be a good solution to this? Luckily, fisheries managers have been studying this problem and working on a solution for many years. First, some rockfish species are not allowed to be taken out of the ocean at all. This helps ensure that all of them will be able to reproduce and get their population back to a safe level. Another practice for keeping rockfish populations is to make sure that they've had enough time to reproduce before they're caught. In fish, size and age are often very closely related. This means that we can know a fish's age by knowing its size. This is helpful because when we catch a rockfish, we can determine roughly how old it is and figure out if it's already had time to reproduce. Fisheries managers can implement size regulations, which means that every rockfish you catch has to be larger than a certain size. This ensures that the rockfish has already contributed to the future population and is okay to be removed. Come check out some of our other videos to learn about other amazing ocean creatures that we have right here on the Central Coast of California. Until next time, have a great day.